Tyler Dorsey, Belmont short, class of 2015. Shout out to my boy Johnny Hernandez.
This is your man Johnny Hernandez, Next Level Connect, here with my boy Tyler Dorsey. You guys all know who he is. Consensus top 3, top 5 in the country in the class of 2015. We're here at Dino Trigonis' all West Coast camp here at Long Beach Cabrillo NCAA certified event. All right, Tyler, talk about the event. How you liking it so far?
Man, a lot of good players out there, a lot of competition. Just trying to get better out here, keep working. My jumpers coming along very well, hitting a lot of threes, getting stronger. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to talk. You played a few days back. You played against Compton Magic in an exhibition game. With Belmont Shore. And talk about the game. I heard you played really well in that game with a lot of D1 players. On the court. Talk about it.
It was great. Had to sit Gabe York, keep working. Yeah, I was playing good D on him. My jumper was falling in that game. I was feeling it, confident a lot.
Okay, I want to back up a little bit more. This spring you're playing with Belmont Shore, like we said, with Dino Trigonis' Belmont Shore. Talk about your experience so far this spring with Belmont Shore, playing 17 and under.
Man, yeah, it's a lot of good players. I have weakness and strengthness in that. I'm trying to get get a little bit stronger. Yeah, with 17U, when we're going to Vegas in a couple of weeks. A lot of good teams out there.
Okay, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, being, barely getting into high school. Haven't even stepped onto your high school campus yet, September as far as, first day of real school, you know what I mean? Summer's going on, but yet you're playing against all these big time players at a high elite level. Talk about how you're liking it.
I'm liking it a lot, man. Just trying to be climbing the chart, trying to get better, man. Just trying to be #1 out here.
Okay. No, I hear you on that. Okay, I know the big word is, where you're going to high school and stuff. I know you made a decision on that, Where are you going to high school next year?
Ribet Academy.
Okay, you will be attending Ribet, huh? Staying there?
Yep.
Okay, talk about your team. How are they going to look? What's flowing over there?
Looking real good. He got a lot of good players out of the country coming in. Looking real good right now.
Okay. Talk about playing, your first time playing in front of the, all these college coaches out here, watching you play and stuff. Talk about playing in front of them. How is it?
It's good. Just picks up my game. Makes me want to play harder for them. Trying to get recruited and stuff like that.
Okay. Talk about some of the strengths that you bring. I know your jumper's getting better and stuff, but talk about, the strength, because there's a big talk that you're going to you're transitioning over to, a combo guard playing the 1-2 position. Talk about that transition for you.
Yeah, I'm transitioning to the point guard, trying to keep my head up, go good assists, get all my players involved, have the jumper right, have the offensive game, defensive game, just all around player.
Talk about your weaknesses. What are you working on? What besides your strength, what else do you think you need to work on this level?
Getting stronger a lot. That's probably the most I need to work on.
Just getting those muscles up, huh?
Yeah.
I hear you on that, my man. All right, I wanted just to ask you a little quirky question, you know what I mean? Just a little bit out of the box here. State, city and state you were born.
I was born in Pasadena, California.
You're a hometown guy, huh?
Yeah.
It's past or present favorite NBA player?
LeBron James.
That's your man right there?
Yeah.
You got him? You're with him to the end or what?
I don't know.
Right now, though?
Yeah.
I hear you, my man. All right, Tyler, I appreciate the interview.